Morning, people of the grid. It is a beautiful snowy Friday morning. It's Friday, super excited. So we're in the middle of a bit of a snowstorm here. Not a big deal. We're just getting a lot more snow. But roads are still good. It's not that cold. It'll be fine. Just keep snowing. It's fine. The Tesla in the snow does great, but this snow is kind of like, it's very soft and squishy and there's a lot of it. So even with winter tires, everybody's sliding a little bit. Just dropped Amelia off at school and I'm on my way to pick Ethan up. I'll drop him off and then I'm back to the home office to carry on with my day. Seriously deep snow here. It's lunchtime. I'm taking my girlfriend for lunch. Tammy. Hey, girlfriend. Ready for lunch? I'm starving. It's actually just about 2 o'clock.
Yeah, really?
What's that?
Is it already?
Well, we gotta eat quick, so then you can go, yeah, do it. Hey, people of the grid. It's Friday. Business day is done. I'm taking Ethan to violin lessons, which is about 30 kilometers outside of town. It's not that long of a trip, but with this snow, it might take a little longer than usual. So I'm going to give you my simple winter driving tips. They're really important. If you follow them, it'll make sure that you hopefully get there without getting in an accident. So I'm just going to sum them all up in one mega tip. Slow down. All right, I think we're done. I think we're done with winter driving tips. Seriously. Slow down. That's all you got to do is slow down. Everybody forgets that. If you got summer tires, I wouldn't even go out. I'm going to assume you got all season tires. If you've got all season tires, that's worst case scenario, or you got winter tires, you still got to slow down. Even with winter tires, when I punch it in this thing with winter tires, we go, but stopping is still an issue. So a lot of people forget that. They think, oh, I got tons of traction, I can go. Stopping is still going to be longer than it takes. So here's what you need to do. When you're driving in winter, drive for everybody else. So when you see a red light, like I'm slowing down to for right now, slow down so that it causes people behind you to have to slow down. Give them lots of room. Slow them down. So what you're doing is you're actually slowing down well before you need to bring them to a nice slow stop so they don't ram into your rear end. Going straight, no problem. Turns are where it becomes an issue. And this is really interesting. We get a lot of questions of, I'm looking at a Tesla Model 3 and it's only rear-wheel drive, and how will I ever survive with a rear-wheel drive car? So, newsflash, I grew up driving rear-wheel drive vehicles. In fact, I remember when vehicles switched over and the new hotness was front-wheel drive. See, in the winter, in a rear-wheel drive, if you step on the accelerator too hard, your rear end will spin out. You usually spin out that way on a turn, or it'll spin out the other way. Depending on which way you're turning, your rear end will spin out if you apply too much power. In a front wheel drive car, your front tires will just start sliding. So even if you turn the wheel, you'll still keep sliding in the direction that the tires are spinning. Well, yeah, wherever they started to lose traction, that's the direction you're going to maintain, regardless of how you turn the wheel. So front wheel drive, I thought, was actually worse than rear wheel drive. When it first came out, everybody had to adapt to, how do we deal with this front end sliding when I'm turning the wheel and it's not getting traction. If you lose traction, if any of the tires lose traction, you need to let off the accelerator. Let off the accelerator until you regain traction. Once you've regained traction, then you can slowly start accelerating again. But as long as your foot's on the accelerator, if you're in a skid or a slide, you will not recover until you crash or hit something. So slow down. If you do end up losing traction, take your foot off the accelerator. Now this is a real fine thing. It's like a clutch point if you're driving a standard. Taking your foot off the accelerator in some of the new cars, like my Tesla, it'll just slow right down, almost like a motorbike. It's almost like hitting the brakes. You do not want to do that. So either turn that off in the system controls, or know that you need to let off the accelerator slowly so that you don't break traction again. You want to regain traction. Once you regain traction, you're good. Any thoughts? You've seen this. You've seen this in the Leaf, right? You've driven the front wheel drive.
Just
slides.
And I've had them turn the wheel and step on it, and what happens?
It just goes the same way.
It just goes in the same way. It doesn't turn.
Yeah.
Right? It just goes in the same way.
Pretty spooky.
It's horrible out here. Check this out. Yeah. So welcome to Canada on a regular snow day.
On a regular spring day.
Regular spring day. So yeah, just remember, winter driving as soon as it hits. And the funny thing is we get winter here every year. We get at least 5-6 months of good snow winter. People forget even here. Slow down. You know, if you do enter a slide, take your foot off the accelerator, regain it. I guess the third tip I'll give you is no sudden movements. Don't be jerking the wheel. Don't be hitting the brakes. Don't be stepping on the accelerator. No sudden movements. If you do sudden movements, chances are pretty good, depending on the age of your car, you will break traction and your tires will start spinning. And if you're not ready for that, you'll enter some badness. Here's my off the books secret tip number 4 for winter driving. When you're on a section of road all by yourself, and it's going straight, and it's a little slick or a lot slick, what I want you to do is I want you to force your car to break traction. So find out where that point is, where when you apply enough power, see there, I kind of felt the back end, it kicks out, and then because it's got all-wheel drive and traction control, the Tesla fixes it very quickly. But if you don't have that, your rear end will spin out, and if you keep applying accelerator, you'll just enter a side slide. So find that point and then let go of the accelerator and feel what it's like to regain control. If you've never done that, and this is why I believe you need to find, like when I was Ethan's age, I found an empty parking lot and I started doing donuts. You need to know how to slide a car.
Was that for the practice, the experience?
It was for the children. It's for the safety of the children.
Yeah, of course.
Practice. If you have some snowy conditions, get out there, find a spot, do some skids, do some donuts, figure out what your vehicle feels like, and figure out what it takes to regain traction. Because it's not in winter and snow, it's not a matter of if you'll break traction, it's just a matter of when. And when it happens, you need to not panic and you need to recover. Yeah?
Makes sense.
More donuts, people of the grid.
For the safety.
For the children. Oh, one more tip. If you have an all-wheel drive vehicle, they're great at tracking and keeping you kind of going straight. But don't mistake that for a false sort of comfort level that you can stop really fast. You're still going to have trouble stopping fast. It has a computer that can pump the brakes. It's got whatever brake assist. All vehicles, new ones have it nowadays, which means that if you nail the brakes, you won't stop. It won't let the tires lock up. It'll stop them, it spin, stop, spin, stop, spin, stop, spin. Does that, a number of times a second. But that just means it's got so much of a longer distance for you to stop. So leave a lot of room between the vehicle in front of you and you. People will cut in, make room, slow down. Trust me, you want to slow down. We just had supper and now we're all getting our bathing suits on. We're gonna head over to the local swimming pool. There's a hot tub there. Tammy and I are gonna go for a workout and then we're gonna join the kids in the pool for a swim, hey?
Yeah.
Is that gonna be fun?
Yeah.
All right. We are done swimming. We had a great time, hey Ethan? Mm-hmm. Tammy and I did a workout, then we came and joined these guys for a swim. Now Ethan and I are going to get the car, and then we'll come and get the girls with a nice warm car. It's already warm, thanks to the app. Ooh, and it's still snowing. Nice.
Not cold though.
No, it's not bad at all. The problem every time I go to the pool is the chlorine stings and dries out my eyes. It was worth it though. It was fun. We spent some time in the pool, spent some time in the hot tub. Did you have fun in the pool?
Yeah.
Yeah? Should we go again?
Yeah. We should go every Friday.
Oh, that would be nice. So we had a great Friday night. It's 10
You know,
after 10. Yes.
Going there and back, we were super efficient because we carpooled.
Don't, Ethan. You're not funny.
Now the people of the grid can laugh for
Sorry.
years.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
welcome.
Ethan's on his pun kick. Some of them are really, really good.
Like
Like,
that one.
why were the First Nations here first? Because they have reservations.
Yeah.
That's a good one. It's over now.
All right, guys, we're going to call it a night. We're going to, I don't know, watch a show, relax. We're going to sleep in tomorrow.
I'm
Turns
going
out,
to a birthday tomorrow.
yeah, turns out that because of the snowstorm, I am not driving out to Red Deer. Staying home.
Yay!
Miker
And Melissa out.
out.